should we actively guard young children against religion? The idea behind this question is that if you are an atheist parent and you don't believe in God at all, and maybe you even think religion as a whole is not just wrong, it's bad, should you guard your children against it? Should you prevent them from getting exposed to religion, as if that were even possible? And I think the answer to that is a very clear no. Not that I don't even know that you can, but you shouldn't even try to guard your children against religion. In the world that they are going to grow up in, they are going to meet people who hold religious beliefs. And I think it is more important that they not only are exposed to those beliefs, but that they understand why people believe those things. It would be crazy for me as a parent to tell my child, you're not going to believe in God because I don't believe in God. I mean, that's the sort of thing a lot of our parents did to us. You know, we believe in God, and we're going to teach you to believe in God. And I would imagine a lot of you watching who grew out of all that, maybe you don't have resentment against your parents against it, but why would you want to do the same thing to your kids, even with atheism? I think it's far more powerful if you just teach your children to ask the right questions, to understand that, look, this is what different people believe, and you got to weigh these beliefs, and this is how you do it. This is where you can get research on this stuff. This is how you ask people, why do you believe what you believe? Give them the tools they need to question things. Because ultimately, I have no doubt they're going to come to the conclusion that all these religious beliefs are untrue. I think they'll come to that conclusion on their own. And it'll be so much more powerful if they figure it out for themselves. It's kind of meaningless almost if you teach your child God doesn't exist and they grow up believing God doesn't exist. Like, what good is that? That kid's just doing what you're doing because you told him to. That's the sort of indoctrination we want to get parents away from. We don't want our kids to do the same thing that religious parents often do to their children. So give kids the tools they need. By all means, expose them to religion. It's been said before, but if you want your kid to become an atheist, you should read them the Bible. You should read them the Quran. Because when they get exposed to all these religious holy books and they realize, oh my God, these are horrible stories, you have to really search to find some moral goodness in a lot of these stories. Maybe there's a better way to do it. Those kids will figure that out on their own. It's the same reason I don't think you should tell your kids Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy don't exist. Let them figure it out on their own because they will feel smart once they do, and they will feel like it's a discovery they made on their own. And it's kind of cool to watch them ask the questions that lead them to that discovery. It's so much more powerful that way. I know as a teacher too, I never want to teach my students, this is why a math concept works. I'd rather just kind of feed them a little bit of information and have them come to that conclusion on their own, because I know it'll stick when they do that, much more so than if I just said, here's the theorem, a triangle has 180 degrees, and we're done. No, give them the tools they need to figure that out on their own. It'll stick with them. They'll feel better for it. We absolutely should not guard our children against religion for the same reason. My name is Hemant Mehta, and I write at friendlyatheist.com. Please leave your comments below, and we will be sure to check them out.